Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Coredumped and we are back for our playthrough of the Triple Crown Pillars of Eternity. So we are about to clear out this first tutorial area. Our camp has been invaded and we need to clear out the enemies. So I'm currently using my rogue here with his bow, and we have Miss Calisca here dual wielding hatchets for the extra deflection. Sup bitches? Glanfathan leader. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Calisca puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Heodan, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Why have you done this? You have trespassed in places in which no mortal man is worthy. You are trespassers and plunderers all, and we will see this outrage avenged. So I say again, lay down your arms. Don't trust them, they mean to kill us all. Oh. Judging by the strings of animal teeth around your neck, I am guessing you are worshippers of Glanfathan. If Glanfathan told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you? The man frowns and motions as if to swing his axe. Heodan winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head intrigued. Of course, but he would not. It is by the command of all the gods that we accept this charge. And how do you know? Because it's consistent with your beliefs, or because it's what you were told? The man glares. It has always been known to my people. I see. And what of Glanfathan's edict that weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength? You think Glanfathan would want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? The man's nostrils flare as he fumes. He would not. He told us otherwise. I'm sure he did. Just not you personally. But why should that stop you from killing innocents? Distracted, the man's grip falters on his axe handle and he nearly fumbles it, affording Heodan the moment he needs to dodge out of his swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges you instead. Yeah. So we saved our friend over here. I think this dialogue is probably based on high intellect, and we now have a new companion playing with us. So this friend here only has medium armor. Oh god, this flickering is hurting my eyes. He has some lockpicks, which I will just take away from him. And he has a potion, which is gonna be mine. Okay, and he's also a rogue, by the way. He has blinding strike. I don't like the fact that he's the one who's gonna take the brunt of this, but it is what it is. Let's try to blind their leader. And we are just gonna shoot him. And Calisca is just gonna go ahead and fight him. Okay, wait, the fight is starting. Yep. Wait, oh, she's... Oh god, I don't like this. Disengage on this guy and go for him. Okay, let's try and knock him down. Okay, we grazed with the blinding strike, so no blind was affected here. Let's see if she can knock him down. Lovely. Yeah, our friend over here is being flanked. I'm gonna take attacks of opportunity, but I'm gonna try nonetheless to get away from this. See if they can focus on her. They don't seem that interested. Okay, okay. Two of them are now with Calisca, and this guy is more or less free. So let's try and kill him quickly. Lovely. He's dead. Focus on that one. Go for the flank. Shoot and blind. And I think we got this. Blinded. Very nice. He's getting double sneak attacked. Flank. And there we go.
Yes.
Your enemy lies, I don't know this word, sorry, supine, on the ground, unable to rise. His companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good. Good. The gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across chest and bowel, Odemus's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Let's run! Ooh. A purple bonfire? Is this what they mention as a Biawik? There's some stuff about the game that I don't remember. Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off of your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With the last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Heodan trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early excitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges for Heodan and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Heodan lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. From your position, you would have a good chance of hitting your mark. Fire at the attacker. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Heodan loose. Lurching to his feet, Heodan clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. So this nice shot, I think, is because of our high precision here. And this is where some of your attributes come into play in, well, not dialogues, but these interactions here. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of him. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Heodan to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There is a deep resonance on the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Yeah, we made it.
Was that?
A Biawik. Had to be.
Okay, so it was.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Let's.
Well?
Okay. A moment's respite. A lower level of the ruins has been blocked off by fallen rubble. New quest, the Ruins of Cilant Lîs. Now, as usual, if we don't know where you are,
A blade in the dark.
let's go stealthy.
That should be far enough. But what now?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
What even happened out there? Calisca shakes her head. Windstorm, of a kind they only get in Glanfathan. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Glanfathan word is Biawik. To them, it's the gods' ways of reaping the souls of the land that couldn't find their way out. But they'll take a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours? You know, who attacked us? Glanfathans. Those would be the hut dwellers Odema warned us about. Look to be the fangs of Galawain, who are the twitchiest of the lot. They go ruin to ruin looking for fights with colonists. Poor Odema. I think he half expected this once we lost the main road. The Glanfathan said we trespassed in the ruins. I don't believe that. Odema would never allow it. But as much as the fangs are hotheads, Glanfathans don't attack without being provoked. Either they saw something and got the wrong idea, or she glances down the passage beyond. Or there's looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. I agree. What about everyone else in our caravan? Calisca's lips press together and her chin rumples. Her voice is faint. The wheels got hold of them now. She looks up. Gods grant them better luck in their next lives. I think when they talk about the wheel, they mean like heaven or the afterlife. You don't seem too upset about all this. Calisca looks you in the eye, a volatile current running beneath her voice. Maybe you just don't know me enough to know what upset looks like. And maybe I've seen worse too. Seen worse and kept on walking, cause there's nothing else to be done, and cause there's other people you care about who still need you. Fair point. Let's get going. So we're gonna be sneaky
A blade in the dark.
and see what we can find. Let's just put this in fast mode. A Zorip. Are you friend
What
or
is
foe? No, not me, not me.
As you
Not me. Calisca, go
What you
in.
need?
A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as Zorip. It washes you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. It's okay, I won't hurt you. The Zorip recoils, fingers still wrapped tightly around its spear. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. The creature sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes its defensive posture. So I want to go through here. Well, raise your arms and stand still. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking... Same thing? Okay. So, slowly back away. The Zorip watches warily as you go. There's loot over there, though.
Well,
Oops.
Be quiet.
Is he gonna consider me moving forward as hostile? Yep. Well, and then let's fight. He's down. And he should be dead. There we go. Okay. So what do we got? We have a Zorip a spear, and a medium shield. Let me see something here. So daggers also have a +5 to accuracy, and they can be dual wielded, which is interesting. The damage is 10 to 14, while the spear is 14 to 20, so a lot more. Just give one of these here. Is there a difference between these two spears? Oops. 14 to 20, no, exactly the same thing. Okay. Let's see what's over here. A hunting bow and some lockpicks. So we can also get this hunting bow onto him and this one onto her. And we can actually use this to open up fights. Okay, what's your perception like? 16, very nice. Okay, I think
what
we're
is
fine.
it?
How can I help?
I think there's a shortcut to swap my weapons. X, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so everybody stealth, and let's move quickly
course.
and see what we find. A corpse, which is never a good sign. Ooh. So we picked up a crossbow, which compared to our hunting bow, it's a slow firing speed, 22 to 32 piercing damage instead of 12 to 19, and that's about it. So I think this is what we're gonna do here, and this is something I discussed in my character build about having several weapon sets. We can use the slow one for an opening volley and then swap to the faster one for more consistent damage. And we also have this 20 to 27. It's not worth it. The crossbow is better. Okay, let's carry on.
Of course.
Those tiles look suspicious. Let's be careful.
What are those symbols? So there must be like a password to get through them, or some sort of sequence. And yeah, like I said, I've played this game before. It has been some time though, and there are certain things I don't remember.
Wonder who was here. See if they left anything useful behind.
I shall. A mace, camping supplies, and a hammer and chisel. A shield and a torch. What is this for? I don't remember. A simple iron hammer and chisel. Useful for chipping away at hard surfaces, particularly ones that display structural weakness. Ah, yes. I think there's a wall around here that needs to be broken down, maybe? And the camping supplies allow us to rest. But I'm not going to rest just yet. I think we are in a very good position here. I don't need rest at all. Are these trapped?
There's something
They
ahead.
definitely are. Ooh, baby. Oh, this even gives me experience. So I think I might as well do this. Okay. So I have my auto pause set to pause when a trap is discovered. That's why we are pausing so much here.
Finished. It's finished.
But I'm fairly
It's
certain
finished.
that there is a combination that allows us to get through
I
without
see
getting, you know, killed. Maybe. Okay, but I mean, this is free experience, so I will take it. This is why it's also cool to have a... Ooh! Jesus, I nearly moved over there.
Finished.
To have a rogue in your
It's
party.
finished.
And you can deal with these things.
It's finished.
Okay, it's finished. Yeah, I know.
What you need?
So, you go up front.
Yes.
Those
Enemies?
symbols. Just like the tiles.
Ah, so this is probably the combination. We have a way forward, but first let me see what this is. A symbol of a patterned circle is inscribed on this pillar. An unlit brazier sits at its base. It could be lit if you had the means. Oh, we do have the means.
What you need?
You have a torch. Here. Okay. I'm just gonna light everything. I'm not sure if it makes much of a difference. Maybe this would remove the traps? I do not know. I don't remember that.
Be quiet.
Let's go sneaky.
As you wish.
Is there something over here that tells me about this? This mural must be ancient, yet the colors are still bright and vivid. It shows a procession of Ingwithans from all the Kith races: Aumaua, Elf, Orlan, Dwarf, and Human. They walk among pillars similar to the ones that span this chamber, each one topped with a flame.
What you need?
Okay.
Yes.
Actually, she shouldn't go that far forward in case there's a trap. Lesser black ooze. I don't remember what Oh, I just removed my stealth like an idiot.
Keeping an eye out.
I don't think they saw me though. Okay, so let's move forward a bit. Turn off fast mode.
Well,
How close can I get? I can get quite close actually. I think we're gonna let that one go away and then hit this one. And everybody should be in range.
How can I help?
Luck be a lady. Activate spit. Okay, badly injured, very nice. Let's swap into melee.
What you need?
Another one coming. Woo, that's a lot of damage. Let's try and blind this one. Immune to blinding, is that it? Wait, because I interrupted it, so his attack got delayed. The blinding strike hit. It doesn't say. It doesn't actually say here. Grazes. Well, can we knock it down? I doubt it because it's an ooze.
alive.
But let's try. Immune. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, simple enough. Go back to your bow. I actually forgot to
Yes.
swap my weapon. That's fine.
Stay quiet.
We have some oozes. We have a poleaxe. Kind of like a halberd.
Of course.
What else do we have?
What's that muck on the wall?
Where did that slime come from? Viscous and oily, this muck clings to anything it touches. A viscous slick of something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. Oh, okay. Use your water skin to clear off the ooze. Ah, you rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surrounding it has chipped away in places, but the details of his head, from the tight curls of hair to the ridges of his pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty, a gem fills the other. Oh, so I picked up a gem somewhere along the way? Okay, place the gem in the eye socket. The chamber begins to rumble, stray rocks dancing across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way. Okay, let's sneak.
Quiet.
What's over here? A lesser black ooze. And that seems to be it. Let's back away. You show yourself first, because that's perfectly fine. And since she's shown herself, we are now gonna give our sneak attacks here. No, swap to your... I forgot to swap.
What you need?
Okay, we fired, we can swap to our hunting bow. And get to striking. Now, the smart play here would be to bring someone back to flank, but
Yes.
since it doesn't have enough HP to actually take that long to kill, I didn't even bother.
Yes.
Okay, so what else do we have here? I found something. What did I find? Was it this? Oh. Okay, so wait. Minor Cloak of Protection, plus 5 Fortitude, 5 Reflex, 5 Will. So this is something useful to give to myself, to stay safe. We can give some stuff to him. Doesn't make much of a difference. Oh, I forgot to read this. This small folio is torn in several places and blood has soaked into several of the sheets. One later entry is still legible, however. I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice and I've got my hands on a genuine Ingwithan artifact. Fellow who had it said it was a pretty nothing. as far as he's concerned. He's not willing to go digging in some ruins. But if he's right about this gem leading to a hidden treasure, then that's worth sneaking past a few painted elves. I'll head to Cilant Lîs in the morning. Then it's just a matter of finding this relief he was talking about. Okay, I guess that's exactly what we just did. Use the gem over there. And that allowed us to go into the secret area. So we got some amethyst, adra, and then we also had the cloak. Okay. So all of this is now disarmed. Let's check out this region before going up there. Let's swap to our stealthy weapons.
Wait, do you hear that?
I do now. Okay, bitches. How many are they? Looks like just one.
What you need?
Okay, well, let's open up on him. Good. Swap your weapon. Swap your weapon. Try and knock him down. He's badly injured already. He's casting something. Stunning Scream. That's not good. But he's dead.
Well,
Okay. Better than expected.
Stay quiet.
Let's keep hunting. Oh, I think this is what the hammer and chisel are for. Another axe.
That looks weak. Could be a shortcut.
Sure. A crack runs along this wall from floor to ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. Well, use the hammer and chisel to weaken the wall. You set to work. The cracks lengthen and widen with your efforts, but the process is more taxing than you'd expected. Sweat beads your forehead and your muscles begin to ache. Well, continue chiseling. After several long moments, you begin to see light on the other side. With one final tap, several blocks of stone shift, then tumble loose, clearing a gap just wide enough to pass through. And we lost our item.
they won't see me coming.
Okay.
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
If he's suggesting this, it
Yes.
usually means trouble. Yep. There's trouble. What about this way? So we have two of these, a whelp and a starved skulder whelp. I'm not sure which one is more dangerous. I'm gonna assume it's the starved one.
What you need?
Let's swap for our
Hey,
opening barrage here.
What is it?
Let's shoot the guy.
No prisoner!
Swap our weapons. He's near death. Swap to melee. Let's go. Oh no, go over there. Knock him down. Oh god, this is gonna be bad. Go over there. Go over there.
Yes.
Ooh, she's stunned. This is not good. This one is near death. Try to blind him. Try to kill him. Oh my lord. I can't disengage. Well, gonna have to blind this guy and hope she lives. Okay, he died. Thank God, man. Okay, so let's try and blind that one, and we are gonna shoot this one. This one got knocked down. Focus on that. Focus on that. Stunning Scream. She not survived. She resisted. And let's see if we can flank this guy for extra damage. Yep, he's flanked. Sneak attacks, dead. Okay, that was looking grim there for a moment. You just saw a single hit and my endurance got knocked way down. We got a skulder here.
stay quiet.
Okay, let's continue sneaking around. What else we have? Not much. But yeah, you just saw the reason why
What you
the
need?
weapon swaps is useful,
Well,
especially for these opening
of
barrages,
course.
where you can kind of take one enemy out at the beginning of the fight and then just
Do you
focus on the
feel that?
rest.
There's a draft coming through that wall. I don't hear any sign of that storm either.
Okay. A spear spiderling. Do they have a mama
is it?
spiderling there? Okay, I'm kind of being spotted. They don't seem to. Okay, same thing as usual. Oh, he's still using his... Swap to melee. Go for her. Swap to your bow. Go back
What
there,
is it?
man. And... shoot. He should die quickly. Right? Okay. Knock him down. Good job. And dead.
Yes.
Okay.
He won't see me coming.
So okay. So this is a way to avoid actually going through the trap. Okay. I think there's some spiders here. Yep. Yeah, she's not alone. They have a famished spear spider. So usually in a scenario like this, you probably want to use your doorways to kind of control where they can actually move to. Although this doorway is very large and we only have one quote-unquote tank. Still, let me see what I can make happen here.
Well,
I'm gonna try to take out a little one at the start. Wait.
What you need?
And then move back.
of course.
Okay, move back. Calisca, you can stay at the front.
What you need?
And you're gonna focus on this guy. I'm gonna save my knockdowns, I think, for the large one. Try to kill that one first. Actually, just kill this one first. I am, however, gonna try and blind this one.
Yes.
Dead. Knock her down. Swap to your proper weapon. He's knocked down. Lovely. Did I blind her? Wait. No, she's not blinded. Try it again. She is now. She's dead. Knock this one down and kill it. Lovely.
Yes.
Okay, going very smoothly. We have a spear spider leg,
As you wish. Keeping an eye out.
but we still have some more stuff to do here, I think. Bats as large as chickens are strung in the web. Oh. A rapier and a bloodstone. I think I'm sending stuff to my stash by mistake, right? Yeah, I am. That's fine, that's fine. I made a mistake there. A corpse. There's a helmet, I'll take it. And there's some gems. Okay, so this helmet, what does it do? It's just a helmet. Okay.
Yes.
Now, did I miss something? No, I think I cleared out the entire area. Alright. Let us proceed. I'm gonna drink some water as well. New map discovered. Cilant Lîs. Hello. Older robed man. 4 figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick grey beard frames a face otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with true protrusions that jut out like the wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
So, wait. Let his life by the key be his confession.
Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Are they gonna kill themselves for this? It looks like it. I do love these graphics. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, the great pillar of adra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions. Pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or... At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick grey beard and ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. And we awaken? You awaken to find your malaise as broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tic. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. Heodan and Calisca lie bloody on the uneven cobbles, their bodies twisted unnaturally in death. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. So, good news and bad news. Good news, we have a new quest, Visions and Whispers. We completed the quest, The Ruins of Cilant Lîs. We leveled up, but both of our companions are dead. So Calisca and Heodan both lie dead on the ground. Kinda sad, I gotta say. When I first got to this area, my first playthrough, I was rather sad and disappointed that my companions were no longer with me. In any case, let me see something here, we're fine. So, naturally, what we have to do now is, since our companions are dead, we must loot their corpses. I know it sounds weird, but it needs to be done. Okay, so, we don't have a lot of space, so what we can actually do is send stuff into our stash. And I need to get reminded of how this works. I think I can do something like... No, you must camp or return to town to access that slot. Okay. So, if you don't have space in your inventory, which is my particular case, I can actually do this. But that's kind of it. If you don't have space in your inventory, you can just send stuff into your stash, and it will stay there until you access it later on. For now, I don't need any of these items, so just step. Did I just stash my inventory? Oh, thank God, okay. So, I swap to my stash, not to my person, and I send everything into the stash. Okay. So, we are still well equipped, and we can continue on. But yeah, I am sad that I lost my companions there. We have some visions of torture. Lovely. We pick up some herbs. St. Gideon's Horn. We can interact with the people that got turned to ash. And we get vessel flesh. A pyre burning a witch, it seems. What does this do again? The vessel... it's in the stash. This massive structure is formed of stone, adra and copper, and covered in strange glyphs. The air around it vibrates with an unusual energy. We can do nothing else here. Oh, a bush. Alright. And from this point on, we have the access to move into the world map and start moving elsewhere, progressing our quest. So currently, we have the quest Visions and Whispers. After surviving an explosion outside of the ruins of Cilant Lîs, I experienced a vision. Since then, I have been hearing sounds with no source and seeing things that aren't there. So those visions of torture, it's because of this. This is not the illness that struck me at the wagon. This is something new. An affliction of the mind, perhaps. With luck, someone in Gilded Veil will know what to do. So this is our main quest, or one of our main quests. The Hallowing of the Durwood. And we also have the Gilded Veil. Gilded Veil is said to be one of the most prosperous villages in the Durwood, full of opportunities for work and wealth. I was told they're offering land to new settlers. And this is the reason why we're on our caravan coming this way. Okay, so this is a good point for us to end our episode. No, go down. Wait, why is this? How can I bring this down again? Well, I don't remember.
What is it? Well?
Whatever. We are gonna stop for now, guys. It's actually a perfect point where to stop the episode. We just witnessed all of this event, our visions, hearing things. We lost our companion, sadly, and we are about to walk into a fresh new area. So, as always, thank you so much for you guys being here with me in the channel, watching some Pillars of Eternity. I hope you guys are enjoying this start of this awesome game. If you have any questions, suggestions, anything at all, leave a comment below. If you want to get notified about other videos coming to the channel, feel free to subscribe. The videos are coming out every single day. And I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, everyone.